Welcome back to the channel. You guys know the thing now. Alright, let's go. Did you bring the moonstone? What happens if I say no? Okay, he just says not yet. Yes, I did. Alright, so when I was a kid, I totally did this. I did this part, I think. What does it look like again? Yeah, okay. I did the... Actually, I don't think I did. I think I just took the moonstone and left. Whoa, that was weird. We may have forgotten Kokichi, so I may have had to come back from the future to get him. I feel a little strange, but I think I'm okay. What about you, Daniel?
Me too.
Well, that's a relief. I guess we should go get Kokichi then, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that then. If this NPC will move. I think he's down here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There we go. What do you have to say? Alright, gotta mess with that, right? It looks like he looks about the same.
That doesn't look like what I remember. Suffocate him.
Oh my gosh, Daniel, I don't think that's an option.
No, I guess not.
Plus, I like his mustache.
It used to be more shrouded in darkness.
His mustache?
I actually tweeted out a picture of it. Seems pretty terrible, actually.
Alright. So, I think we go outside for the demonstration. Yeah, now did I mess this up again? What am I doing? Oh yeah, okay, you just had to talk to him again. There we go. Alright, now Kokichi has jumped to his death.
Good.
I think we shouldn't stay in this time too much longer, because we could mess up the timeline. So we should probably just go back through the portal.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't need to use this power again. Alright, let's go ahead and res our people real quick.
That was a sprite from Shining Force 2, that, like, Wolfman.
Yeah, I remember that.
From Pulsion, or Pulcanon?
You would know better than I would.
I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I can see its spelling, which is great for people listening. But it's like Polcan or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the town where you get Luke and Adler joins you, and
This might be a good time to tell people, I saw some comments saying, like, you know, you don't know that much about Shining Force as a series. Like, it's weird that you're trying to start a channel off of it when you don't know that much about it. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that, but you, like, I'm starting the channel not because I'm an expert, but because I have that much passion for the game. And so I'm excited for you guys to kind of come along on my journey to becoming an expert.
did someone really comment that?
Yeah, and it's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with that. Like, it's a good point. I would expect a channel devoted to a game to know a lot more about it, too.
That's funny.
Oh, he's got a new portrait. I wonder if that's a resurrection one or a regular, or like a custom one.
And my main interest in doing this was bringing in new people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's enough stuff out there for, like, existing fans to enjoy. There's not as many, like, join the table things for new fans.
Mm-hmm.
So especially with like the app coming out. Like this is the chance to get this thing popular enough to actually get another title. So
I'm putting up some fan art right now too. I think of one of my favorite artists. I know which one I'm going to use already in post. Tisbore, Tisbore. He is fantastic. I probably put the spelling on screen, but he did art of every single Shining Force character, and I just super appreciate that. So, little shout out to Ryan.
Cool.
I forget, what's this way again?
That
yeah,
the book.
Oh, he doesn't have his portrait this time. I guess Ivan will have to pop in his portrait there. But yeah, I'm excited to have all of you guys kind of come along with me, and the reason that I haven't played all those games yet is because I thought that was all the Shining Force we were going to get for my entire lifetime. So I was like, well, I better make it last, and so I'll kind of play them sparingly throughout my life, and then... Oh, okay, it auto-equips the bikini. I thought that you had to give it to her, or equip it, like an item.
Oh, see if she has the same
Sprite.
face.
Yeah. We gotta take Xylo, don't we?
I guess. He's my favorite character, I think, but...
Yeah, we gotta bring him. And we'll leave... Who do we want to leave?
Let's get rid of somebody significant.
I'm thinking Ken.
Yeah, just do it.
Alright.
Ken or May, get rid of one of them.
May has been such a good tank, though.
We should flip in the other two for the next battle.
Alright, I'm gonna see. Yeah,
So,
she still has her same portrait. You want to flip in Bulberry?
Yeah. And maybe Diane too, just for this battle, to see if there's anything different about them, since we're experimenting.
Sure. The problem is who to get rid of.
Maybe just like, who's further along than everybody else? That it won't hurt too much to have them sit.
We can sub out Gort, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Because we have Xylo now, and he can take a hit. And then we can sub out Hans for Diane, I think.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Alright, and we can go look at their things again. She looks like a Shining Force 2 archer, I think.
Sorta.
I think that's
Yeah.
kind of what that is.
A little bit.
Alright. And we're going into the Laser Eye battle. Believe that's this way.
Yep.
That's a new sprite as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not doing the Laser Eye yet. I forgot.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Because this is one of those like super long battles that there's not that many villains, but they're all super far apart.
Yeah.
It's another kind of a bummer battle. Just because not that much really happens.
Yeah, we got the Pegasus Knights and stuff. If I do A, okay, yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get it underway. Let's see. That forest is different.
Yeah, it does. It looks more isolated. Which I do like, actually.
Let's kind of put her up here, maybe. Oh, I just saw that Pegasus Knight out of the corner of my eye. I missed that guy.
Yeah, she should make it okay.
Yeah, I think that she'll be alright.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get to her in one turn.
Oh, well,
That might.
I didn't realize he'd be able to go that far.
Ooh, hey!
She hung in there.
Totally counts.
Yep. Oh, okay, they're not even coming over yet. We'll start killing off that archer right now, then. He does look a little different, I think.
Yeah, he's still not quite as big.
He's got, like, the armor looks different, and I think his pose is slightly different.
Yep.
Interesting choice by the AI there. I don't mind, but... Let's see, yeah, we'll start moving him over. I appreciate the AI not attacking my birdmen there, though.
I know, right?
Alright, let's get Max in here to help us out.
Yeah, he's actually being pretty strong in this.
Yeah, he is.
Not that, like, obviously, but...
Sometimes for me, it goes better than others for him. So I'm glad this is the time it's going better.
Yeah, same.
This is, like, going amazing for Gong.
I know. Super strong.
These skeletons must just have a lot of defense, because I'm surprised he only did 2.
Yeah, it must be, because I don't remember them being that bad against, or that strong against physical attack.
So he just added 1 new part of Xylo's animation, it looks like. Because he had flexed his claws before he attacked.
Yeah, I need to see it one more time.
Alright, you ready to use Blaze and see what this looks like?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. That is hilarious that he's actually added the art for it. I appreciate that, though.
Very funny.
Yes, because I thought it was weird that her art changed, or like her sprite changed, but her like actual art didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that there's consistency now, and I think that was pretty tastefully done.
Yeah, it wasn't like kind of disgusting like what some things are.
Yeah, I was like wondering what it would look like, and I was like, alright, I might have to... I was already thinking to myself, you might have to add a censor bar or something, depending.
Yeah.
But no, that looked pretty fine. Well done, Ivan. Alright, let's see if Diane looks different. Oh yeah!
Ooh, she looks a lot different.
That looks good.
That looks great. We should keep her on the team.
I mean, yeah, she can just replace Hans.
Yeah.
The damage she's doing to them is about what he was doing, so it seems like a kind of a side grade.
Yep. I wonder if there's a lot of people that have done like all healer runs.
I don't know, I think it'd be a lot harder to do in Shining Force 1 than 2, because 2 you can do like,
Oh, 2 they're like broken. They're
yeah, it's
so
like
strong.
the Master Monk class or something.
Yeah, the Master Monk class is like as strong as it gets.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
Oof.
That was some RNG right there. Wow.
What does that stand for?
Huh?
What does RNG stand for?
Random number generation.
Gotcha. I knew the basic concept of what it was, I just didn't know what the letter stood for.
Yeah. That would be it. Let's see. I don't want Bulbaroy to get murked by that sniper over there. Alright, you want to
Yeah.
see that Xylo portrait, or Xylo art again? He does like this weird dip. You see?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, he
I missed
flexes
it.
and then crouches.
Yeah,
It looks good,
that's
though.
Different. I give it 2 paws up.
Ah. I give it 2 claws up.
Don't get fancy.
I'm learning today that claws are fancy. Oh, that's a reset for us, I think. Yep.
Nice.
Wasn't much I could do about that one, unfortunately.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna just fast forward to put us back there, I think. I like that you asked me at one point, like, do you ever forgo, like, weapon things to challenge yourself more or something? And I was like, no. And that's just all of what this has been.
I know.
Alright. We are back. I'm just gonna start it here, I think. So, we also did item management off screen and bought new items because, like, that is totally a thing that should have already happened. I just forget about it because it's not fun to show on camera. Hey, May does more damage now. Imagine that.
I didn't realize that you hadn't upgraded weapons when I was like talking about how she was doing such little damage.
Yeah,
Like
the last time we did was I did it off camera right before the circus,
Gotcha.
but we have some new things available now.
Yeah, much overdue.
The power spear is available now, and that I think is the main thing. So we've got power spears now, and we also have middle axes for people.
The weapon design looks really cool. I don't recognize it all from
Hey,
Triangle 2, but a lot of cool pixel design.
did I not give him the spear? Am I that bad? Oh,
You
I
just
did.
not-
Okay, I just didn't equip it, so I can do that.
I was like, I saw you, like, you did it. It's there somewhere.
There we go. Hey, now we're doing stuff.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, remember that, I think it was last episode now, where I said I'm not an expert? No, I'm just kidding. I know to equip weapons, but I just keep forgetting.
I don't think I'd call myself an expert at these games.
Yeah, I don't know how many would, because to me, like, to be an expert, you would need to know all the lore stuff from even, like, the really obscure games. Like, that's just what I would define as expert level. And I don't think there's many people for this series that fit into that.
Not English speakers, anyway, since a lot of the content, lore-wise, is in books that we don't have
Yeah.
in English.
That's very true, but Shining Force Central has done a good job attempting to translate a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely, if you never have, at some point, just go browse the, their, like, art section and comics and stuff. They've got a really cool collection of stuff. I love that website, if you guys can't tell. And, I don't think I've talked about that much, but Mugi, too, the owner of Shining Force Central, she is just so great. She did this whole, I don't know how familiar you are with this, Daniel, either, but back in the day, Mugi put together this whole campaign called Save Our Series. and she sent like a giant package of letters and fan art and stuff to the original developers of this game, Camelot.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's just like, after all these years, we still appreciate you. We'd still really like you to go back to making this. So I thought that was super cool.
That is cool. I'm not as involved in that community as you are, so. Not that I'm opposed to it or anything like that.
Oh, I know. Definitely some of them like you at this point, I think, just from this.
Yes, they might know who I am. I'm not as familiar with them.
Yeah, the Shining Pod too. That was a big deal to me when it came out. Like, I remember I listened to episode 1 like multiple times because oh my gosh, again. Sorry, I listened to episode 1 multiple times because it just had been so long since like there was, I thought, really good Shining Force content that I hadn't seen already.
I think a lot of the comments were like thank you for doing this. I listened to the first episode. Like a few different people.
A few different listened to it multiple times.
Yeah. So that was always nice to hear.
It's still weird to me too how similar our experiences are.
Yeah.
Like that really freaked me out listening to it.
Ours specifically because of the whole Sega Smash Pack thing.
Yeah, that, and then discovering like the fantasy anime website that taught us all the secrets years later.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I've said, oops, I meant to do magic there. I don't know if I've said in this, but like it took me forever, like until I was an adult, to even learn that Hanzo and Musashi were a thing.
Yep. I didn't know about them until way, way later.
I'm just gonna kill that guy to protect Balbaroy.
Although I feel like I found Musashi on my own.
Oh, I definitely didn't.
Because I just so happened to read that sign and was like, what is this? It wasn't my first playthrough, but
If it was, I'd be amazed.
one of my early second playthrough maybe. Like I figured it out without having to look it up. Hanzo, no. I never ever would have found that in a million years.
Yeah, I forgot too that I was looking at notes the other day to like prep for something. I don't remember, but Hanzo is totally different. The way you recruit him is totally different in Resurrection of Dark Dragon. And I didn't remember that. Yeah, you have to like find flowers throughout the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a much more involved, much longer process.
He's a cool character, but you get him so late that it's kind of hard to integrate him.
Yeah, I've thought about at some point I'd like to do a reverse playthrough where you get all the characters in reverse order to use a bunch of people that I haven't been able to before.
Gotcha.
I know there's also a mod on the Steam version of this in the Steam Workshop that adds Nova as a playable character.
Oh yeah. Is he just like a magic user or something?
You would think. For some reason they made him like a blue centaur.
That's just super weird.
Yeah, I'm not like... I could be totally wrong. It's another thing I'm sure the comments will correct me on, or maybe even Ivan knows, but I think on the mod page they say on Steam that like there was some data that was like he was potentially gonna be playable at some point, and so they just kind of tried to patch that in.
Interesting.
And I wish I could remember offhand who made that one, but it's been too long, I just can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just freeze that guy. Hoping he doesn't just move forward and kill Henri.
I think it'll be okay.
Hoping Arthur gets a turn first. Surprised that lizard man didn't start moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just now realizing too, I think that Power Spear, the art's changed on it.
Is there like a rope or something, like rope on it or something?
Yeah, there's like a ribbon or something on it.
Yeah.
I like that though, because it matches up more with the portrait.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of the ribbon that Rey has. Rise of Skywalker. For those of you who have seen that movie.
For those of you who have seen that movie, I'm so sorry.
Our opinions on Star Wars are so different, it's hilarious.
Okay, but like having Palpatine, I'm not gonna get into this whole thing, but having Palpatine come back and just being like, somehow he came back. That's so bad lore-wise. Like, I'm even the guy that, like, reads all the books, or I used to be the guy that read all the books and stuff, but, like, something I liked was that the movies were still standalone. Like, the books added, but I never felt like the books took away. But that is the first, not... The sequel trilogy, I think, as a whole, started really taking away with the books and being like, we can explain that somewhere else. But if you just watch the movie, it's like, does this make any sense by itself? No. Oh my gosh. Did you see that stat growth?
Yeah, that was good.
+5. Xylo is just so good.
He's the best.
All that to be said, or all that being said though, my favorite part of that movie actually was Palpatine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, cause like, if we're gonna have like a plot that doesn't make any sense, having zombie Palpatine do things, I was just like, I can't believe I'm watching this. And I don't mean that entirely in a bad way either. Like, it was just looking at a zombie Palpatine on screen, I'm like, I just kinda can't believe this is happening. Like, I never thought I would see something that insane on screen ever.
Mm-hmm. I liked a lot of that movie, so...
It is my favorite of the sequel trilogy.
I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite of the sequel trilogy, but...
Because I get bored during The Force Awakens. I think The Last Jedi is just actively horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Last Jedi was my favorite, but... I'll be right back.
Alright, I can just pause for you.
Yep, just a couple...
We'll be right back.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Alright, we are back. Everything good?
Yep, everything's good.
Good. So I think where I was just giving Star Wars hot takes, but Episode 9, just, I don't get bored, and I don't actively dislike all of it. A fun fact, too, I actually saw The Last Jedi with Peter Mayhew. That's a fun fact.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like in the same theater, or?
Yeah, I was just hanging out. I actually, because I was not huge into Episode 7, I was, like, not gonna see, The Last Jedi opening weekend, because I was like, you know, I didn't enjoy 7 that much, and then I know that there's times that I just won't go see things opening weekend because the giant rush of people.
Sure.
Like, even before Corona stuff, it was just sometimes too much of a hassle. But I had a friend that was like, no, you're gonna see this opening weekend. And I was like, alright, so we ended up going out to a much more rural town of Texas. And apparently that's where Peter Mayhew lives. And so he just so happened to be going to the same showing at the same time, in the same place.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I got my picture with him and everything. And got to talk to him for a little bit. He, like, you would not believe how big that man is.
Yep.
Like, pictures don't do it justice. I shook his hand, and, like, his hand was, like, 2 or 3 of my hands. It was crazy. But that was at least a really cool thing that came out of that.
I liked Rise of Skywalker a lot, and then, like, the quote-unquote, like, fan base, like, ruined it for me. Like, the sheer negativity and, like, kind of grossness about it.
He looks
just
different.
Ruined it.
I don't know. I understand all the negativity, personally. Like, I feel like they just don't understand at all what made any of it special, but...
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of trying to make it Marvel, and it kind of can't be Marvel.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because it doesn't strike me as Marvel at all, actually.
I think they know that now. Part of it was just production speed.
Yeah.
Because those movies were coming out really, really quickly.
And then Carrie Fisher passing away, I know, was a big...
Yeah, that was... I'm still sad about it. I liked, though, that, like I think I said on a previous thing that I'm not as down on Rogue One and Solo. I think it's really cool that we brought back Tarkin. And some people say, like, oh, it looks terrible and stuff. Like, I thought it looked fantastic.
Yeah, you could, like, almost can't even tell.
I went with a friend to see that one, and I knew already. And he didn't know. And so at the end of the movie, I was like, alright, you ready to go? And he goes, no, I have to stick around for the credits to see who looks that much like that actor. I can't remember his name.
Peter Peter or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I normally can just list it off, but for some reason I can't remember that much. I can't remember right now, but I'm sure I'll put in a subtitle that has his name, but...
I'll look it up now.
Yeah, so he couldn't tell at all that it was not a real person.
Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing, yes, thank you.
I was like, I know it's Peter something.
Yeah, Industrial Light and Magic is just everybody that works for them is a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I forget who I was talking to about it, but somebody was like, yeah, it'd be impossible to do this, like, for Star Wars. And I'm like, no, they have Industrial Light and Magic. Like, there's no such thing as impossible.
Yeah. Wildly difficult, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. I heard this great quote the other day. That was, or maybe it was a while back, but it was something that just really stuck with me, and I'm gonna butcher this too because I don't remember who said it, but it was like, literally nothing is impossible. What you're suggesting is just wildly expensive. And I thought that was really interesting because of things like, you know, any kind of technology or thing that you want could potentially be possible. It would just take a lot to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
We see that with things like medications and stuff too, that like if you're super rich, you get cured from things like that, you know, us peasants could never get cured from. I mean, I'm a peasant. I don't know about you, but...
Probably.
We all have dreams of being rich and famous, but right now I live in a small apartment, so...
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that either. I'm pretty happy. I find that I just don't need a lot.
Mm-hmm. Good way to be.
Let's see. I don't want Diane to start having to tank things. I'm gonna move Xylo over here to start that, I think.
Yep.
And now we're in that long section where we're just passing through forest.
Literally nothing happens.
I think this is better than those earlier slow fights, though, because those earlier slow fights are so early in the game. Like, I feel like that. I know I gave him a shout out already, but the channel that was doing like the worst SRPG levels or something. It's like kind of ridiculous that that's somebody's first, first exposure to Shining Force is going to be that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to wonder if these guys move. Like, I'm pretty sure they do.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I guess,
Because you can miss those Pegasus Knights completely.
I'm pretty sure I have in the past, but I'll send some people out to deal with it just to get experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna send everybody, though.
No,
oh my
just-
gosh. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll send May. I guess we can send the Birdmen. I guess that would make more sense than anything else.
Yeah, they're decent on Pegasus Knights. As much as they're decent with anything early on.
Yeah, and they just move fast enough that it's like, why not? Every show we talk about, too, I find myself wanting to go watch again. We were talking about Gundam the other day, and I'm like, I have this big hankering now to go watch Gundam.
We talked about Gundam?
We did.
Interesting.
If I remember right, your comment was like, I said like, I've got to really prep myself for to get into the political mindset of Gundam, and you were like, the Transformers thing?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really funny.
I find in this and in my real life, I talk about such random things that when people are like, oh, when we were about like the difference between like McDonald's French fries versus Wendy's French fries, and I'll be like, I have no recollection of talking about this with you, and I'll just have no clue. But apparently, I talked about like French fries for an hour.
I see. Which ones are better? I don't ever eat
know.
at Wendy's or McDonald's anymore, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
Probably eat there more than I should, but
I found that if I eat McDonald's, I start feeling like really sick. Also,
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you,
that's-
Amon, for that.
that's part of the experience.
Yeah, definitely. But
Like if you didn't like develop like dysentery type conditions afterwards, like what was even the point?
apparently.
Like that goes double for Taco Bell.
I don't do that one too much either. But I think I do better with Taco Bell than I do McDonald's.
Taco Bell's rough. Like you're committing to like being home for a few hours after Taco Bell.
Yeah, for me that's McDonald's. Even if I get like grilled chicken, because I was like, there's no way that they can make that weird, but my body is still like, yep, whatever you ate was not food.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what's my favorite fast food now? I don't know. I don't know if I've said before, where I live now, I kind of live in India Town. So I got like this great Indian restaurant like right next door that I really like going to now. I never really ate curry before, but now it's one of my favorite foods.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
They just make it so good. It's like a Himalayan place. Which, before that too, I could not have even told you what Himalayan food was. But the answer is good. I think the craziest thing I've gotten from them was at one point, I ate goat face.
Goat face?
Yes, that is on the menu.
What does it look like when you receive it?
It comes in like a metal frying pan, and it's just seasoned and cut up and looks like meat, except there's usually at least one eyeball in there.
Are the eyeballs good?
I have not eaten one. I went with a friend that is from Lebanon, like the country, not Lebanon, Texas. And, yeah, she ate the eyeball. So I did not do that.
Huh.
Which, you know, that's fine, but I'll probably try it at some point. Okay, we're finally getting to the end here.
Yeah.
I don't think we've lost anybody,
I don't think so either.
so I think we can just, after this, jump straight to the laser eye, but I appreciate that even if you go back to town, you don't have to redo this battle. Which makes
Yeah.
sense, like, they're not gonna...
In Shining Force 2, you probably have to,
Yeah,
honestly. Or like in Trip occasionally. It's probably would be more accurate.
definitely did not appreciate that about Shining Force 2.
No, that like semi-open world idea.
Yeah, I like that, but just the having to redo some battles was a bit much.
Thankfully, you can egress out of like most of them,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't end up being too painful.
I wonder if... I'm sure somebody will tell me. I wonder if there's a mod, too, that restores Max's ability to do magic, like in Resurrection of Dark Dragon.
What do you mean?
In Resurrection of Dark Dragon, I think he can do, like, magic.
Oh,
More than Egress. He has, like, a supernova spell, I think.
oh. Because you can use the Chaos Breaker as like a magic spell, basically.
Oh, I forgot that.
So maybe they just separated out those mechanics or something.
I don't think so. I think you can still do that. I don't know. I don't remember. We'll do Resurrection on this channel at some point. I'm getting close to the end, so I should just start burning MP here.
Yeah.
Get our healers some XP. And our birdmen. I don't know if we're gonna keep using Balbaroy though. Do you want to?
I don't think we need to,
Okay.
unless you're curious. I've done it with it before, so it's not.
I have as well, and even the best it's gone, it still only just went okay.
Oh, really? I loved him. Like his promotion looks really cool.
Yeah,
He
it
gets some
looks
pretty nice
really,
attacks.
it looks really cool, but
You have to really earn it though. Like, there's no half-hearted Balbory on your team
yeah, that's very true.
that has any value anyway.
Man, these priests are so dodgy. I like that they have the little imp-looking fairy too when they heal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really neat touch.
Makes sense.
Was that in the original, or did that get added for 2?
I don't think that's in the original.
Okay.
I feel like it might even be a fairy in the
Yeah, I thought it was,
fairy, possibly.
but I like that change. I'm gonna keep kind of leveling up people that I think need it more. Try and give this to Amon, probably. Oh, well, I didn't think she'd do 8, so that's fine. Head for the bridge. We need to get across quickly. And we will do that next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure to drop all your Star Wars hot takes in the comments.
I know. Keep it civil though.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that with our audience. Everybody seems pretty nice.
Good.
So with that, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Time don't feel so linear, with heartbreak so familiar. We all know what's insane, so why not break the chain, break the chain, break